to a safe control towards the period. We therefore ask you to refrain from any improper behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering a full interrupting setting. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection.
Round one continues.
We are set to bring you the action as you take a look at the Celtics, and in game one, they handled their business at home. This team is hoping to go up 2-0 and take control of the series.
You know, I really think game twos are just so important. A 2-0 lead isn't insurmountable. However, a vast majority of the time, the team up 2-0 advances.
Now look at Detroit's starting lineup. They've got Duran. Karis LeVert is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Asar Thompson, and it's Stewart in at the force line. Now here's Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Duran. Outside to LeVert. Detroit moving the ball around. Stewart outside. Clock at 4. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Nice job getting inside and executing. I like seeing Cunningham be aggressive around the basket.
Brown finds MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 4-point game. Thompson outside. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Stewart, screen on Brown. Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
MP outside. And the three off target.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Back to LeVert. Duran, the screen. LeVert goes against MP. With some arc. Pass to Stewart from behind the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Boston's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And the jam by Brown.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Stewart. Thompson outside. Pass to LeVert. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
MP with it. He's watched by Cunningham. The kick to Tatum. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, sweet move. Here's Cunningham. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Yeah, a shooter like Cunningham has no reason to hesitate. He can just take the shot.
White, the pass to MP. Outside, Brown. The three is up. And White, the bucket on the assist from Brown.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Thompson outside. Stewart outside. Takes the three. The rebound by MP.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Brown against Cunningham. Tatum passes to MP. Now here's Tatum, tightly guarded, 6 to shoot. White can't hit. Pistons trail by 4. Thompson scanning the floor. Duran up top. Stewart outside. That one's good for 2.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
MP with it. Now LeVert defending. The kick to Tatum. Pass to White. Now MP. Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Aldridge. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to LeVert. To the paint. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, that is a solid screen by Duren. And then the big man rolls right into scoring position.
Here's Tatum. Again, Boston.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
On the wing, Thompson. Stolen by MP. And Boston pushing it up now. An easy 2 on the layup. 7 points for Jason Tatum.
Bruising his way to a bucket. Tatum wanted it, and he got it.
Cunningham against MP. Oh, he tries a 3. On the wing, Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. Back to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, the numbers will show that Duren is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high-motor player.
MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And both free throws good for MP.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Cunningham against MP. Picked by Stewart to the inside. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, that's where Cunningham is at his best, operating the pick and roll.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. 6-point lead. Kick out to White. Back to MP. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer, no good. Pistons trail by 6. And here's LeVert. Thompson, a screen on Brown. Here's LeVert. Nice D from Brown.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And they're running. Pass to Duren. Stewart outside. Now Thompson. Now here's Duren. He's covered by Aldridge. And here's Stewart. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Three-pointer off the mark. Boston leading by 6. Now MP. He takes it in. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. LeVert passes to Cunningham. Here's LeVert. The 3 from Thompson. Aldridge pulls down the board.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
He drops it from range.
And White knows he has the green light to fire from deep. Great looking 3-ball there.
Here's Cunningham. Following the 3 by Boston. Down low. And stolen by Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Lanier. He's guarded by White. Pass to Vucevic. Sasser outside. Clock at 6. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Over MP. And again, no good by Detroit. Celtics lead by 23. Setting the floor for the Pistons. They've got Marcus Sasser, and it's Walsh in at the 4-man spot. Screen by MP. Now here's White. The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now here's Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on MP. Over to the wing. Here's Walsh. And again, no good by Detroit. Boston's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Pistons ball. Olenek's checked in for Williams. The Pistons making a switch here. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. MP against Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on MP. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Now here's White. He's got 11. Back to MP. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Back to MP. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. White with it. Picked up by Cunningham. White, good.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Cunningham outside. Thompson passes to LeVert. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Olynyk finds Barnes. MP up top. Now Hauser from the arc. Offensive board. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Well, offensively, Olynyk is more than just a jump shooting big. He's a solid playmaker for his position, and he's especially effective running dribble handoff action.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Now here's Vucevic. Cunningham outside. Thompson passes to Cunningham. That one doesn't drop. Oh, great D that time from MP. Barnes with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Thompson with a steal. 3 on 3. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Now here's LeVert. 6 points for him. There's the 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Boston has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. MP scanning the floor. Left side White. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to MP. Lots of room. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately...
Oh my
look
goodness!
out.
Fired at home!
Oh, indeed.
Nice.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Gets the 3 ball to go. White's got 16 points now.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Here's Cunningham. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Kicks it out to MP. Nice ball movement by Boston. Stolen by Thompson. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He had 46 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And so MP will bring it up for Boston. Barnes passes to Brown. On the wing, MP. He's watched by Cunningham. White for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Cunningham. The rebound by MP. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Hauser. MP, a screen on Stewart. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
When MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that playoff with a dunk.
To the middle. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And the Celtics shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. MP, the pass to White. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, that's 4 turnovers for him on the game. Giving away possessions will not endear him to his coaching staff.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Mitchell comes in for White. And the switch here also for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Vucevic.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Brown's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's LeVert. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
The shot by LeVert, no good. And here are the Celtics. Mitchell, the pass to MP. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Pass to LeVert. Duren against Tatum. Now here's Duren. Releases. And Cunningham gets it to go. On the assist by Duren. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game. Mitchell, the pass to MP. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you're for real.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Aldridge is checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Mitchell. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Stewart. MP against Cunningham. And he was fouled in the act of shoot. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
Previous play is underway.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his player.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would
It's the Boston Celtics building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello and welcome everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for the Boston Celtics.
They've imposed their will on the glass, getting all the 50-50 balls and maybe even a few 20-80 balls.
Love the activity. Don't just say you want to win. Prove it and get it.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series, do you guys agree they're looking very confident at this point?
Yeah, they just need to keep doing what they're doing. They're doing like me tonight. TCB, taking care of the business.
Well, I'm not sure what business you're talking about, Shaq, but I do agree with you. The message in the locker room is just simple. Don't let up. Finish off this game.
And still a half to go, but you get a sense the momentum is strongly in their favor. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Yeah, kind of what you expect from a guy of his caliber. Don't be surprised if his second half is just as good.
So it's Boston now. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. MP is out there with Derek White, and it's Aldridge in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Outside, Brown. Inside. Tatum passes to Aldridge. The shot, no good. The Pistons shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. The shot by LeVert, no good.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Tatum passes to Brown. Here's Aldridge, covered by Duren. Nice ball movement by Boston. Aldridge outside. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for Detroit. It's LeVert on the wing. He's guarded by White. Cunningham against Brown. Cunningham passes to Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Thompson's got 6.
Yeah, developing consistency with the jump shot has been Asar Thompson's #1 priority.
White, the pass to MP. Back to White. Tatum with a screen. Down low. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
What a move by Tatum, finishing strong at the rim.
Tatum's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Stewart, and here's LeVert. Cunningham, right side. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one. Setting the floor for Detroit. Marcus Sasser is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Lanier in at the 3. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
6 on the shot clock. Here's MP. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now. Well, the Pistons shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Sasser gets the bucket.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
The drive by MP, and MP throws it down.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Cunningham outside. To the inside, Vucevic.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Pritchard, the pass to MP. Oh, Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
The Celtics making a switch here. Garza is checked in.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Cunningham passes to Vucevic. Back to Cunningham. From deep three-point land. Boston pulls it in.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Hart's checked in for Boston. He does not get the second one. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And he gets the bucket.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
From deep, MP. Rebound Detroit. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Cunningham up top, covered by MP. Offline from the high post.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Pritchard. And he lobs it up to the rim. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Again the miss by Cunningham.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
To the middle. Vucevic with a steal. Down low. It's stolen by Barnes. Pritchard, the pass to Hart. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Hart's got his first points of the game.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Mitchell against Cunningham. Over Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
And Vucevic with the block.
Well, defensively, Vucevic was in great position and times that perfectly.
Got it.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Pass to Barnes. On the wing, MP. Back to Barnes. MP outside. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Lanier. Cunningham outside. Clock at 6. Vucevic, a screen on Barnes. Here's Clinton. Sasser outside. From downtown. Hart pulls it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
MP finds Mitchell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
Free throw good, MP. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Hart, and it's Hauser in for Barnes. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. And Cunningham throws it down.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
MP shot is off.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Thompson. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Celtics have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
Olenek's checked in for Hauser. And both free throws good for MP. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. It's Cunningham with a drive. Sweet little floater. Cunningham's got 9 points here in the second half.
Assertive drive by Cunningham. Just took off and never looked back.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
The Pistons have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Cunningham against MP. Duran the screen. And it's Cunningham missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP, a screen on Levert. Back to MP. Out to the wing. Duran against Olynyk. 4 on the clock. Back to MP. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Detroit with a rebound. Stewart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cunningham passes to Levert. Back to Cunningham. Sinks it from distance. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from three-point range.
From deep, MP. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Outside, Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Mitchell finds MP. Screen by MP. Here's the three.
And a nice contest there by Cunningham, using his size and reach to great effect.
Good work defensively by Mitchell. Boston has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Here's Cunningham. Levert passes to Stewart. Back to Levert. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Gets a very good look and converts. Cunningham's got 28.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Thompson against Pritchard. Pass to Duran. Stewart outside. Duran against Olynyk. 19-footer. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
MP outside. MP, a screen on Cunningham. Pritchard, the pass to MP.
Box! An effective stopper at the rim. Duran sure knows how to use those long arms.
Some changes for Boston. Garza's checked in for Olynyk. Barnes comes in for Williams. And it's Hauser in for Pritchard.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Levert for 3. Pass to Stewart. Launches a 3. Rebound Boston. Hauser passes to Barnes. Now Mitchell, covered by Duran. And Mitchell with the slam.
Terrific find there, and he notches the triple-double. He's just been everywhere tonight.
Cunningham against MP. Cunningham on the wing. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Well, Cade Cunningham is a terrific all-around player. His scoring, passing, and rebounding are a huge lift for this team.
Barnes finds MP. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
From deep, MP. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Celtics.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They are the more cohesive team right now, just going out there and executing their game plan.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Mitchell, the pass to MP. Barnes against Stewart from deep. MP. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. He shoots. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist from LeVert. And that's now 35 points for Cade Cunningham. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Barnes. Cunningham against MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 32 points.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Celtics come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Detroit Pistons. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Derek White is out there with MP. And it's Aldridge in at the 5 down low. And for the Pistons, Jalen Duren is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Take a look at the Pistons. You know, there's been a large gap between their expectations and their performance. But here at home, this crowd will give them a burst of energy. You can feel it.
And there's nothing quite like a home crowd in the postseason. I expect this place to give every ounce of energy to encourage their team tonight.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Cunningham hits the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Tatum. MP finds Brown. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum with it. Now defended by Cunningham. MP, no good. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Pistons. To the inside. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
A nice vision by Cunningham. Pretty much a 6'6" point guard. Cade is a really good passer.
MP kicks to White. And a wide open look for MP. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Pass to Thompson. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Duren's got his second basket of the night.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Cunningham against MP. The 3 from Tatum. Can't get it to fall. He's missed his second after making his first. LeVert the pass to Thompson. Now Cunningham. Duren with the screen on MP. Cunningham against MP. From 18 feet away, Cunningham's shot is off.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I briefly spoke with JB Bickerstaff. We briefly talked about Jalen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And we said we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. MP finds Tatum. Tatum gets the screen from Cade. MP sets the screen for Tatum. Buries it from 3-point range. Tatum's got 6 points.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
Pass to LeVert. Duren against Aldridge. On the wing, Thompson. Shoots over Brown. Detroit, no good that time either. The Celtics with the lead. Lets the 3 fly. Great D that time from LeVert. To the middle, looking for Cunningham, and he gets it there.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. It's Levert on the wing. Pass to Stewart. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here is Tatum. And here's MP for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now, here's Stewart. Levert with a wide-open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Tatum backs for 2, and it's Boston with another.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 5. Thompson is string on MP. Cunningham passes to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Levert the pass to Duran. The Pistons working the ball around now. Cunningham against MP. Cunningham's shot is off. And here's Boston. They're on a 16-7 run. White dishes to MP. Brown gets a screen from Kane. Fade away. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Pistons trail by 7.
Oh, tricky shot for Levert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
Let's take a moment here. Here's Sasser. No scoring in this one. Pulled loose, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Reed is checked in for Detroit. Pass to Lanier. Now Sasser down low. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vooch setting a solid screen that gets things going.
White looking around. From outside the arc. Yeah, wow, and nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's Boston, controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got MP. Sam Hauser is out there with Barnes. Then it's Kenrich Williams. And it's White in at the 2. From downtown, good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. And for the Pistons, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Pass to Walsh. Here's Sasser, covered by MP. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Hart, he's checked in for Williams. Inside, Sasser lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Celtics leading by 21. Hart finds MP. Here's White. They get it again. Here's Kay. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 8 points.
You love to see it. MP staying engaged off ball.
Lanier the pass to Walsh. Now Sasser. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Some solid defense from Hart. Here's White. And the layup's good off the glass. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to Sasser. Vucevic, a screen on MP. Here's Quintman. Hauser defending. Lanier, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Barnes outside. And White kicks to MP. Back to White. MP sets the screen for White. 4 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Picked by Vucevic. Lanier the pass to Vucevic. Sasser with it. Hart covering. Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
When he's within range, Vooch is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Quintman. Now Vucevic. Lanier the pass to Walsh. Pocket 6. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Sam Hauser.
What makes Vooch so tough is the combination of size and athleticism. Defenses are always trying to figure him out. That's why this man is a double-double every night.
MP finds Brown. Cunningham against MP. Pass to Barnes. Back to MP. Now Brown takes the 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Here's Lanier. Covered by Barnes. Cunningham against MP. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to Thompson. Vucevic is screen on Barnes. Now Vucevic. Olynyk is covering. Thompson inside the line. It's hauled in by MP.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Olynyk dishes to MP. Thompson against Brown. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
A very athletic play by Brown, getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He tallied 32 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Celtics have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Olynyk, and it's Mitchell in for Derek White. First free throw is good. Barnes hits them both. Pistons trailed by 19. Out to Thompson. Tries a three. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists now in the game. The Celtics shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. MP finds Tatum. Back to MP. 5 on the clock. Tatum gets the screen from Kane. Tatum's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Cunningham inside. Covered by MP. Celtics leading by 16. Back to Brown. Pass to MP. The kick out to Brown. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
Now, here's Stewart. Covered by MP. To the inside. Sinks that one from the post. LeVert's got 8.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
To the middle, Barnes. Defense that time from Duran.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Pistons passing it around. And Thompson kicks to Stewart. And stolen by MP. Tatum against Stewart. Tatum passes to MP. Tatum looking around. Back to MP. It's stolen by Duran. To the paint. Here's Cunningham. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And the Celtics making a change here. Mars is checked in.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
LeVert kicks to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Stewart. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. Defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Tatum finds MP. Here's Garza. Mitchell passes to MP. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And to put things simply, this has not been his goal.
Back to Stewart. MP against Cunningham. Up and in on the way. Cunningham's got 7 points for the quarter.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Mitchell, this is to MP. Back to Mitchell. MP sets the screen for Mitchell. Shoots over LeVert. And that one's good, Mitchell. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the night. LeVert against Mitchell. Now here's LeVert. Guarded close. And they call the foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where
The previous play is under review.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Celtics have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. 8-point game. Over MP. The kick out to Cunningham. Knocks down the three ball. Cunningham's got 15 points.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
MP passes to White. A three from MP. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
I'm beyond the arc. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP, no good.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Cunningham against White. Cunningham kicks to LeVert. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 3. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real halftime cliffhanger for the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, they're going right at the defense, in a way daring them to foul. So far, it's working for them.
I love the energy there.
Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. When you think about the series, Shaq, do they need to win this game?
Yes, Ernie, if they lose this one, they are in a serious hole. I'd even call it a Shaq-size hole.
That is more than enough of us.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
We've got Durham. Cunningham is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Stolen by LeVert. To the middle. Looking for Cunningham, and he gets it there.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
That's good. It's his 7th main basket in 14 tries.
Nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense. There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Stewart finds LeVert. Uncovered, and he hits the jumper for 2. Now it's a 3-point Detroit lead.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
MP passes to White. Now Detroit moving it up. A pull-up. And it's LeVert missing. The Celtics shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Cash money, Brown with the train.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. To the inside. And And the dunk by Stewart.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, the defense is making it too easy for MP. When you let him get this close, he will finish it all night long.
Cunningham looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. Stewart finds LeVert. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Cunningham's got 19 points.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Cunningham gets the bucket.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's MP. He's got 10. It's White on the wing. And here's MP for 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. A shot by Stewart with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 9th assist in the game now. And White kicks to MP. The kick out to Brown. Brown gets a screen from Kane. Brown the pass to MP. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Back to Stewart. Pass to Thompson. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Celtics trail by 7. White the pass to Brown. MP dishes to Brown. It's White on the wing. Covered by Cunningham. 3-pointer. And it's White missing. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 15-5 run. Cunningham kicks to LeVert. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. White finds MP. MP showing the range.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
LeVert against White. Pass to Thompson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Celtics trail by 4. MP passes to White. Floats it up for MP. Aldridge. Good. Aldridge has got 6. Pistons have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Cunningham for 3. And it's White with the rebound.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
MP, no good. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Pass to LeVert. Duren sets the screen for LeVert. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Here's LeVert. Off the inbound. Can't get the layup. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And it's blocked. They get it back. For the tie. Thompson looking for an opening. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse. So the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. White gets the screen from Kane. And White kicks to MP. Boston again missing.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Chalk up 2 there. Sasser's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
A 3 from MP. Trains the three-pointer. MP's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Celtics. Down low, Vucevic. No good there. Good D by Williams. Celtics trail by 5. MP going right to the rim.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Cunningham finds Vucevic. Here's Quintman. Still scoreless. 4 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Pistons have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. Both good from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Williams dishes to MP. And MP throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Mitchell. Barnes out there with Kenrich Williams. Then there's Brown. And it's Kay in at the point guard.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
MP passes to Williams. Mitchell kicks to MP. They get it back. And it's Brown missing. Detroit leading by 3. And it's Vucevic in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Williams. Rebound by the Pistons. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Sasser. Now Vucevic. And here's Cunningham. Here's Lanier. Covered by MP. Latrey. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Celtics trail by 3. Mitchell in the corner. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Sasser. And that one is stuffed right through.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Mitchell finds MP on the wing Brown. MP sets the screen for Brown. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Sasser with it. Pass to Cunningham. Inside. Here's Quintman. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Way outside, MP.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Sasser can't hit.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
Ooh, that's a slick move off the deck. Brown finds ways to free himself up.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in, and then for Boston, Aldridge comes in for Williams. And Sam Hauser subbed in for Harrison Barnes. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. MP passes to Mitchell. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Mitchell against Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Drops one in from the wing. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
MP dishes to Mitchell. Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
Pass to Cunningham. And here's Stewart. Hauser defending. Here's Lanier. And again, Detroit with the three.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Mitchell kicks to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
That's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him, and look, let's just say he knows it.
Hauser the pass to MP. Now, here's Mitchell. And here's Brown outside. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That free throw, no good.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Some changes for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for Sam Hauser. And it's wide in for Mitchell. And he nails the third.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Levert kicks to Cunningham. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. The Pistons have got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Cunningham outside. With the drive. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And once Cunningham gets a head start, watch out.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. Back to White. Launches a 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. White's got 23 points.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
MP finds White to take the lead. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Stewart misses the 3. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. Aldridge has got 9 points here in the second half.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Detroit making a switch. Vucevic is checked in. The Pistons trailing. And here's Cunningham. Now, here's Stewart. Cunningham inside. MP's there. Good defense by MP. White the pass to MP. Back to White. MP looking around. And stolen by Thompson. Pass to LeVert. It's stolen by White. Tatum on the wing. Vucevic defending. MP misses to Tatum. Hook flush by Tatum.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Pistons trail by 3. Now Cunningham. To the inside. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
White finds MP. Now Tatum. And here's MP for 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 7th assist in the game. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Now Vucevic. It's stolen by Brown. In a fast break now for the Celtics. From outside. Knocks down the 3.
Well, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Cunningham against MP. Cunningham. And he misses the J. Celtics leading by 7. MP.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for MP. Here's Cunningham. Here's LeVert. Cunningham inside. Covered by MP. Leaves it in off the window.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Cunningham. Strong move off the glass.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? Coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
It's White on the wing. LeVert defending. It's White on the wing. Here's Tatum. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
It's always good for this offense when Tatum is putting pressure on their interior defense.
Vucevic is screen on White. Now Vucevic. Cunningham. Not that time. It won't go.
Oh, man, that's definitely one he liked that. Almost too wide open.
Oh, the dunk.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Celtics.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep maybe in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. MP fires. Cunningham pulls it down. So it's Detroit now. It's a 13-point game.
And with his 6'6" frame, Cunningham is a nightmare matchup.
Third personal foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for Detroit.
He hits the second from the line. MP with it. Here's Pritchard. MP. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. See you next time.
If you're having any issues at any time that needs to be addressed, please take one of the word testing along with your picture and sequel pictures to 55555. Another of our guest elections team will respond appropriately. Distant fans, visit the ticket booth or on the
some of the best upcoming games of the year. Set the calendar for exciting.
Round one continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Boston Celtics have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight.
And a potential closeout game here tonight. It's 3-0. You look at the Pistons, you don't want to write a team off. But down 3-0, there isn't a lot of hope to go around.
Yeah, this team can see the writing on the wall. With that said, they can still play for pride and put up a fight. Give them something to build on for next season.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. MP is out there with Derek White. And it's Aldridge in at the 5, down low. 6 to shoot. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
MP, the pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. MP, a screen on Thompson. Shoots. Duran with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Inside. And Cunningham throws it down.
Cunningham showing you some of that athleticism.
White finds MP. Back to White. MP, a screen on Levert. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by Boston.
3 attempts from the field with nothing to show for it, but they should settle in soon.
Duran, the screen. Pass to Walsh. Now Levert lets it go from deep. Aldridge pulls down the board. White, the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
And here are the Pistons. Cunningham looking it over. Levert passes to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Levert. There's the triple. The rebound by MP.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Brown, no good.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
And here's Levert for 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
That's a big make for Levert. Should help his confidence.
Brown against Thompson. MP, the pass to Tatum. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Cunningham on the wing. 14 feet away. Outside for Levert. Thompson outside. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I've seen some crazy things, and that is right up there.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. He immediately brought up Jason Tatum, the incredible all-star forward, saying, quote, Tatum is an NBA champion for a reason. He leads his team. JT does it all at 6'8", great passing it, defending, and obviously scoring too. We'll see how they plan to contain Jason tonight. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Brown finds MP. The kick to Tatum. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Levert. This one for 3. And again, no good by Detroit.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Tatum passes to MP. And here's Brown. Beyond the arc. LeVert with a rebound. Cunningham outside. It's stolen by Tatum. White on the wing. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. White's got 5.
Smart play by young MP. Saw his man, might have a better look, and he found him.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here's Duran. No points yet. Steps back. Here's Cunningham. The Pistons rebound. Pass to Thompson. 5 to shoot. To stop the drought. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
MP outside. Back to Brown. Here's MP. Now here's Aldridge. Back to MP. Releases. Detroit with a rebound. Duran's got his 5th rebound in this one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Duran. Here's Cunningham. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And that is a smooth release off the catch. Cunningham with great touch.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. The Pistons leading. On the court for the Celtics. 2nd quarter underway. Sam Hauser out there with Barnes. Then it's MP. Then it's Kenrich Williams. And it's White in at the 2. Pass to MP from outside the arc. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tries it from 16. Sasser can't hit. And for the Celtics, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. MP finds White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Hauser passes to MP. Here's Williams. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
It's stolen by Barnes. From deep, MP. Oh, MP buries the triple. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Clock at 2. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Hauser outside. Back to MP. White on the wing. Lets it fly. And a jumper from the wing offline.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Sasser. Here's Vucevic. Williams defending. And it's Lanier missing. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. White finds MP. Ooh, it's stolen away. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Sasser. MP with the block.
Well, how about MP protecting the rim? That looked like it was an easy 2.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Cunningham against White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Celtics with the lead. Hauser outside, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. MP, the pass to Hauser. Back to MP. Again, the miss by Boston. The Pistons have gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Sasser, right side. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Walsh. 4 on the clock. To stop the drought. And it's Cunningham missing. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Barnes passes to MP. Screen by MP. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guy. Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. Boston on D. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Now Thompson. Vucevic, a screen on Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham making moves inside.
So good at playing through contact. The body control that Cunningham possesses is impressive.
Barnes passes to MP. Soft touch off the glass. MP's gotten his third basket of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Sasser outside. Nice move. Here's Vucevic. Oh, MP with a block.
Great defense from MP. Those young legs helping him get that block.
Detroit shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And he makes the first. And Detroit making a change here. Duran's checked in. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common. Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
MP against Cunningham. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Barnes. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Thompson with a steal. Now here's Cunningham. Defended by Hauser. Now here's Thompson. Duran, the pass to Cunningham. Throws it up high. Duran, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
Screen by MP to the paint. Nice job by MP converting it tight.
Over the course of his career, being able to consistently score on the inside will pay off big for MP.
Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Walsh. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by Barnes. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He ended up with 41 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Great report there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Levert's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Boston also changing it up. Garza's checked in for Barnes. Tatum comes in for Hauser. And Mitchell subbed in for Derek White. MP, a screen on Thompson. Here's Brown. Back to MP. Here's Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Pistons trail by 4. Thompson outside. LeVert goes against Mitchell. Pass to Cunningham. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his first foul. Boston making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Celtics lead by 4. Tatum looking it over. And here's MP. Now here's Brown. Defended by Thompson. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That'll be a second foul of the game. From deep, MP. The rebound by Detroit.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
And here's LeVert for 3. It's rebounded by Jalen Brown. Boston shooting just 38% in this quarter. MP, the pass to Tatum. Here's MP. Now Mitchell, pass to Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Tatum rips the 3.
That's money in the bank for Tatum. Easy to see why he takes so many threes.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's Cunningham, covered by MP. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Over MP. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
It's Brown on the wing. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pistons trail by 7. And here's LeVert. He's got 6. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. LeVert's got 9.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
MP finds Tatum. Back to MP. Screen by MP. Baseline jumper. A nice shot by Tatum. He's got 11.
Yeah, tricky area for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
Pass to Walsh. Now here's LeVert. The 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mitchell, the pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to MP. Now Brown. He's watched by Cunningham. From deep, MP. Duren with the rebound.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
They get it back. Cunningham against Brown. Cunningham outside. Shoots over Brown. And it's Cunningham missing.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the shot goes in.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for the Celtics. Aldridge comes in for Barnes. And Derek White subbed in for Mitchell. Stolen by Thompson. It's an even 3-on-3 break. LeVert outside. Looking to get it going. And the layup is good. LeVert's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
MP with it. Picked up by Cunningham. MP outside. Pass to Aldridge. Back to MP. Boston again missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Oh, let me tell you something. Cade Cunningham has gone from a rising star in this league to a bona fide star and putting up big numbers tonight.
MP finds Tatum. Screen by MP. Tatum can't hit. Tie game in Detroit. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Detroit Pistons.
I'm impressed with the effort on the glass. Big positive in my book. They just need to keep it up, Ernie.
Yeah, that's been their big advantage thus far. Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. They've gone into halftime with the game all tied up, but Kenny, what do they need to do to make this series competitive?
Well, they'll need to come out after the half, and they'll hit the court with a lot of energy, and starting with executing the coach's notes right away.
Absolutely. They can't afford to waste any time. Got to grab the lead and never let go of it.
Hopefully they've got enough fight left in them. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. They've got Duren. Karis LeVert is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Thompson, and it's Walsh in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Boston shooting just 37% so far in this one. And here's MP from outside. On target from range. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Beautiful timing on that play, and MP finishes it.
Pass to Walsh. Cunningham outside. Clock at 6. Ooh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Just a great job by Cunningham using the dribble to create separation.
Boston with the ball. They lead by 1. White, the pass to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's White. Back to MP. Outside Tatum. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Boston ball.
MP finds Brown. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Took the opportunity when he saw it. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Pass to Cunningham. And again, it's Detroit. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Duren with a steal. Cunningham passes to Duren. That one drops for him. Duren's got his second basket.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
From deep, MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Cunningham passes to LeVert. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Boston leading by 3. On the wing, MP fires it. Off target from the wing.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Back to LeVert. That's tipped. White with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Aldridge. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. That one on Duren.
Seems like they've lost their defensive focus here in the second half, giving up way too much shot.
Boston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. LeVert passes to Cunningham. From the elbow, basket counts. Cunningham's got 19 points.
Yeah, that was an easy one. Kate has every shot in his back.
Pass to White. Here's MP. Outside Tatum. That three's off the mark.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
LeVert outside. Cunningham outside. 5 to shoot. Oh, great D that time from MP.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Pass to Walsh. Back to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on MP. To the inside. And Duren with the basket. On the assist by Cunningham. Duren's got 6.
Well, that's what I love about Duren. He understands his game and his limitations. He likes the ball down low. He is not going to take too many threes.
White for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Pistons trail by 5. Cunningham outside. Pass to LeVert. Back to Cunningham. That shot, no good. Celtics lead by 5. White, the pass to Tatum. Here's MP. He's watched by Cunningham. Screen by MP. Tatum finds MP. Fires for 3. And it's Tatum with the 3. 14 points for him.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
LeVert goes against White. Thompson, a screen on White. LeVert outside. Shoots over Brown. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Back to LeVert. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And stolen by Cunningham. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, good to see Cunningham take chances on this end. He gets that steal. That was quick thinking.
Pass to Brown. Outside White. MP, a screen on LeVert. White, the pass to MP. Brown in the high post. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 6. Outside Tatum. To get it again. MP flying in for the putback.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Pistons trail by 8. LeVert outside. Pass to Duren. And here's Thompson for 3. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Aldridge passes to White. MP outside. Now here's Tatum. The jump hook. And there's the rejection. And here's MP from outside. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got his 5th rebound in this one. LeVert goes against White. Pass to Cunningham. Three-pointer. Boston pulls it in.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half.
White, the pass to Aldridge. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes. Pistons trail by 9. On the floor for Boston, we've got Kenrich Williams. MP is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. Vucevic, and the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
And the basket by MP.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Sasser. Now here's Cunningham, covered by MP. Takes a step back, clock at 4. And Vucevic slams it in.
Yeah, Cade is in command of this offense. He knows exactly where his guys are and when to get them the ball.
And he drives in. Cade Cunningham, an emphatic jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Back to MP. Pass to Brown. Puts it up from 15. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
MP against Cunningham. Stewart outside. No good with the triple. And so MP will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Mitchell. Drops in the layup for 2.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Stewart outside. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Cunningham. Williams grabs the board. Boston leading by 7. Brown finds MP. Back to Brown. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got rebound number 8 now. Cunningham against Mitchell. Inside. Here's Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. MP against Cunningham. Screen by MP. Puts it up from 15. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
Sasser. And no good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. MP outside. Nails it from 3. MP's got 28 points for the game.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
Stewart outside. Cunningham passes to Vucevic. Back to Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. Off target from 3-point range. Boston leading by 8. Pass to MP. Now Brown. Tries to break his eye. Oh my goodness!
Wow! You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Vucevic. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Outside, Brown. Back to MP. Now here's Brown. Defense right on him. MP to pass to Brown. 13 feet out. The rebound by Stewart. Pistons trail by 10. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
When Cunningham gets inside and plays with force, good things tend to happen.
Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to LeVert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Both free throws good for LeVert. Celtics lead by 6. On the wing, Mitchell. Thompson with a steal. For the finish. And Cunningham running the floor.
Well, that is an excellent transition basket by Cunningham. He is showing you what kind of athlete he is.
Tatum finds MP. Back to Tatum. Pass to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum passes to MP. MP hammers it down.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Duren with the bucket. And it's 8 points for Jalen Duren.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
MP outside. Thompson with a steal. The fadeaway. LeVert. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Thompson.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Brown passes to MP. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. MP's got 33.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Pass to Walsh. Here's Cunningham. Over MP. And again, the Pistons missing.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And here's Brown. With the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Celtics lead by 3. MP right side. White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. MP against Cunningham. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. Here's Tatum. Aldridge finds Tatum. Screen by MP. Tatum passes to MP. Now White. Back to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He launches. Duren pulls it down.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Here's Cunningham. From downtown. That misses. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11. Shot from 16. Thompson just in time with the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Now MP. Aldridge against Duran. Outside Brown. White outside. Pistons trail by 4. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Duran with a screen on MP. Puts it up from 12. Oh, no good.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Not efficient at all.
Now White. Up top, MP. There's a pass to Tatum. Screen by MP. Tatum with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Outside Tatum. From deep. That's off. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Now Thompson. LeVert outside. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
Here's the pass to Brown. Now MP. And now they decide to foul intentionally. 4-point game. Brown. And Brown rising high for the finish.
Oh, once again, Jaylen Brown shows he has the poise and confidence to deliver in the clutch.
Detroit calls timeout. 40 seconds left in the game. Cunningham, and he powers it down, one-handed.
He has got ice in his veins. Cunningham once again being counted on in the clutch.
Tatum! Oh, the long ball, no good.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Cunningham fires. Yes, sir!
Well, that shows you the trust that his teammates have in him. Cunningham showing great maturity.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
MP against Cunningham. Shoots a 3. Takes a 3. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. We'll see you next time.